Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy, Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we are going to keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 out of 0, 1,000.
What's happening? Episode 166.
166, just coming off the Memorial Day weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, hopefully everyone have a great weekend, 3-day weekend, man. Enjoy your friends and family for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm at that age, man. Them 3-day weekends be messing my whole week up.
That's a fact. That's everybody. That's definitely a fact. I was definitely off key a little bit for sure.
That Monday be feeling like a Sunday, and that Tuesday, man, be feeling like a Monday.
Right. No, it's a fact. But you know, mine was good though. Like I said, I was active, so that felt kind of good just to be out with the dinner. You know what I'm saying? Cause of his birthday, and the dinner, and then went out. You know what I'm saying? And then Sunday. Went to your crib, you know what I mean? Spent time with the family, you know what I'm saying? Your dad's birthday, grown folks, a couple shots, stuff like that, you know what I mean?
I took a couple shots too many.
I mean, it was a good time, you know what I'm saying? So that was a beautiful time.
It was a moment that we made it to the basement, and everybody was chilling and all, playing pool and all that, and I don't remember none of it.
Hey, like you said, a little too many shots. And for a little too many long too, you know what I'm saying? Like it went for a long period of time. So when you just keep drinking and drinking, and then when you settle,
we kind of started early.
Yeah, then when you settle down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you may eat, and like you said, you in a different environment, a little cooler in the basement, more shots.
The thing is though, like people be surprised because they said like it's been multiple times this happened. When I get drunk, when I get super wasted, it comes a point in the night where, especially when I'm home, that I be like to myself, I don't tell nobody, and I just go upstairs and I go to sleep.
Yeah, I ain't gotta tell nobody.
And be like, where Dre at?
That's the best way. You just go. Especially when you're at home. You know you at home.
Word.
At least you know you be like me. I used to be
sleep.
I used to be like me. I used to get on somebody's couch and be sleeping for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying?
Like, nah, I don't say nothing though. I used to be the same way though with throwing up. Like anytime I had to throw up, I'll just disappear right quick. Like I feel it coming. I disappear, come back. Where you been? Well, I had to handle something.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, we all been there for sure. I've been there. I wasn't a big throw up person though. I wasn't a big throw up person. I throw up a few times.
Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it.
I throw up a few times, but in my career, I wasn't that. There was some people that threw up every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real. Yeah. But I wasn't that throw up person.
Yeah, I never been like that.
Yeah. I
had my fair share of. When I throw up violent.
Yeah. Nah, throw up is violent. That shit hurts your chest.
Everything.
That shit hurts your throat, pause. That shit just you know what I mean? Like it just
pull my shoulder.
Yeah, for real. You pull it, like you using for real. Throwing up is the worst. You know what I'm saying? But
my body think it's dying. All right. So that game 7 though, it looked like people was dying, especially. Man, Bam Adebayo, oh my God, he was getting on my nerves. But, you know what I'm saying, the Miami Heat, my dogs. I don't know how we got here, but we made it.
We here, right?
You know what I'm saying? We made
Started from the bottom, now you here.
And, hey, as every series that we've been in, this whole playoffs, all the way to the play-in, as long as we in there, we got a chance.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, like I said, we always said, the Heat's is dogs, man. They dogs. Like, the whole organization is well run, you know what I mean? Like, we said beforehand, well, they just dogs, man, and they just keep figuring a way out to win. Because you talking about Bam, like I said, Bam is a junior.
Ask me what kind of weed I'm smoking.
What type of weed you smoking?
Some Celtics pack.
You on that Celtics pack?
That Celtics pack.
You on that green pack?
Well, that Celtics pack, son.
But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you leave with Bam. Like I said, I call him Junior AD because, you know what I mean? Now you see me, now you don't. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
okay, I'm about to say it's different because he's not on AD. Yo, I was so frustrated.
AD, man, because like I said, man, you be like, yo, this kid is super talented and should be, you know what I mean? His name should be 20 and 12 like every game.
Yeah. Nah, Shaq was talking about it. He said, yo, you can't go 18 in the regular season to 12 in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
You're supposed to go the opposite way. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to level up for sure. Just like, all your undrafted players and stuff like that. The Heat got
up, son.
The twin, Martin, he should have got the MVP, the Eastern Conference MVP. I know Jimmy Buckets.
And he been carrying us, man.
Hemi Buckets. I know Hemi Buckets is Hemi Buckets is the captain for sure. You know what I'm saying? But If y'all ain't have Caleb Martin out there though,
yeah, he was.
You feel me?
He was delivering.
Yeah, he was delivering. I think he might have ended up being y'all leading scorer, right, overall.
For the game,
I'm talking about in the series, right?
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Maybe Jimmy had him by a point too, but you got a person that's averaging 8 points, and like you said, Bam's supposed to take the elevate. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you had a whole group effort, man, and Duncan came in and be like, hey, listen, I might not be worth my contract in the regular season, but these playoffs, I'm gonna give y'all a couple buckets. You know what I'm saying?
And he should have bet the last few games before that too, but he came in kind of like it was in kind of garbage time. We was up on him a lot for most of the game. Yeah. Closest they got probably like 6 points or whatever. But then like Jimmy would hit a 3, but then old boy was getting on my nerves too. Mr. Hairline, Derek White. Son, he was getting on my every time Jimmy hit a 3, he come back hit a 3.
Right.
Somebody Kyle Lowry make a tough layup, he come back make a tough layup.
He was like. It's like you said, they got it, a couple points, but if it wasn't for White, if it wasn't for White for Game 6, like this was a great, comeback by Boston. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, White, it should have been over in 6, but White got the lucky, the hustle play.
Right.
And, it's literally, like I said, a hustle play. Like you never give up on it. You know what I'm saying?
And they gave him time back on the clock for that play.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so that play should never even happen.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But if he don't act like 90% of the other players, like when it's something like that, they like, all right, shit over. Like they ain't go to the rim and try to, you know what I'm saying? And he made it happen and forced the Game 7 in general.
That's what was frustrating me about Bam in the Game 7. Like, yo, like I know you ain't the tallest center, but you at least got to try to box the person out and get the rebound. Like, don't just stand there and watch the ball. Like,
right,
like whatever, dude. But he was looking exhausted. But then it's like he wasn't making no shots for a period. I'm like, yo, man,
like I said, that's why I call him Junior AD, because he can disappear. You be like, yo, I forgot he even even playing. He might grab a rebound or two, but then you look at the stat sheet. Come on, man, your name can't be like 8, 4, and 3 type. You know what I mean? You gotta be doing your thing. Or if you ain't gonna do that, do like White and like I said, all them other players that make stuff count, like do some steals or something like that, make a nice, block to make all that up. But when you just disappear, it's just crazy. But hey, man, like I said, the Heat pulled it off in 7.
Shout out to the Miami Heat for giving Boston Celtics a heartbreaking loss in Game 7, and then accepting the trophies named after Boston Celtics players in the Boston Celtics arena.
Shit, I don't think it was heartbreaking. Shit, I'm like. They got Blake Butt from the beginning.
But still, like,
listen, everything once
when they said Larry Bird trophy, Bob Cousy, I was dying. Like, I didn't even know.
In their house, second 8th seed to make the finals. The Knicks was the other team. You know what I mean?
Mad long ago though.
Yeah, that was like '98. I think it was Allen Houston, them boys. You know what I mean? I believe it was shortened season, lockout season, whatever, 50 games. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, there was a couple minutes away from not even making the playoff. My Bulls was supposed to be, we played for the last spot. You know what I'm saying? And y'all came back in the fourth quarter like y'all do.
We lost our first playing game.
Right.
I thought it was over for us that game.
I thought it was too, for real. And I'm like, we won. I'm like, hey, win. We beat the Raptors. I wasn't expecting nothing. I suppose, and just like we led, we ain't expecting nothing from our teams. Anyways, it's whatever. We would like to watch them play another game, but look, your boys made it all the way to the finals.
Word. So I'm still like
the tough route too.
It's working that I'm doubting them too.
The tough route, right? Keep playing that role.
I don't see us out.
Keep playing that role.
Jokic's like, dang.
Listen, like I said, y'all beat the Bucks. You know what I mean? Like I said, regardless of Giannis hurt or whatever.
Word.
You know what I mean? Talent wise, they probably still more talented than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Without Giannis, with Holiday and Middleton and all them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you look at our roster and you just look at the names, forget how they've been playing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And then you see Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo out right before the playoffs.
And they got hurt in the playoffs.
Well, very, very, very early.
No,
so,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We basically
just in general.
them,
no, just in general. Even with them guys, like y'all probably, the least talented team. You know what I'm saying? And
those
to come in the playoffs.
Those are two popular players.
No, like I said, Hero's a 20-point scorer.
Exactly.
You feel me? So
Oladipo
come off the bench. He can get you 20. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, absolutely.
So that's why you look at the roster. Our names don't match up with
that
nobody.
Shit is not pretty at all. For sure. For sure. That's what I'm saying.
Simply going by names, we do not match up.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's a fact. Now you look at it like, who?
Max Strus.
Like I'm saying, before this joint, you'd be like, who the fuck is this?
Max Strus, they literally got him from LA Fitness or something.
Listen,
like
when they were just breaking shit down, man, they were just breaking stuff down, because y'all won now. So they're just showing like some of the cats, that's doing their thing. And like I said, like Martin, he got cut, you know what I'm saying, by the Hornets and stuff like that. Y'all
by
picked
the Hornets?
Yeah, I picked him up or whatever. He wasn't even getting no burn like that. Like you said, Kate Vincent, he's a
Kate Vincent.
Gabe Vincent, my bad. He been clutch though.
Vincent, that's
I know. But I gotta go back. That means it's a call, and I gotta go back.
We gotta take a trip out there for like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right, some crazy something. But yeah, like him on being undrafted. Like I said, Duncan Robinson being undrafted and not, like I said, now leading to not doing anything to the playoffs till people got hurt. You know what I mean? Like I said, he had an off game or two, but hey, he wasn't doing that anyway. So if you get 16 from him.
When he made that 3 at the end of the game 7, he looked like a little kid. Like, yeah, finally went in again.
Right. Hey, like you said, when that ball go in that hole, you know what I mean?
He was cheesing like a little kid, though.
Yeah.
Like,
but like I said, we're
going to the finals.
It wasn't on Boston's side since the first play of the game, man. Tatum twist that ankle.
Hey,
it was over.
Hey, Jimmy twisted his ankle too.
No, that's a fact.
I was explaining. I was talking to my pops. I was like, the difference is because the commentator mentioned it. Mm-hmm. It was like Tatum, he's grimacing every time he lands and all that, but he's playing better ever since he twisted the ankle. And the other announcer was like, hey, that's called adrenaline.
Right.
And I'm like, that's real as a motherfucker. But as soon as that halftime hit. Now he's resting a little bit. Now to give it time to swell up and all that, and it's gonna hurt more. I'm like, when Jimmy twisted his, now he working off that adrenaline still, but he's in the second half.
That was the second half, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I think obviously it affected him a little bit, but some of the drives and stuff like that, like you said, you still run off adrenaline, and you got, like I said, you might sat it down for a little bit or might not. You know what I'm saying? He might be on the bike or walking around, but he got a little treatment on it. You know what I mean? And like I said, adrenaline kicking again and. I just think in general, like I said, like I said, even like last year in the finals, like he fades off too. Like the numbers still be looking good with Tatum, yeah, but it still fades off and stuff like that.
Do you feel like they missed their window, or do you still think like
this far as this team that's assembled right now? Yeah, I think their window is, yeah, I think it's closed because you got questions to do. Like you got to think since these kids been together. You got to think. People forget. Like, Kyrie was over there. He was hurt. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals 5 times. 5 times.
With like 3 or 4 different coaches.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
So that show like if they got a coach for like 3 years, maybe they...
If Udoka would have been this year.
Right. It might have been different.
He was the
Let's see how you do with Houston, though, because that's a different story.
But that's a rebuilding, too, though.
But still, that's a different story.
No, you see how really good, like you said, right. You'll see how really good of a coach he is because now you're starting from young cats and you got to build that team unless Harden go back over there. You know what I'm saying? And try to mess stuff up again. But
what he want to do. Mm-hmm. He said, man, fuck
all
this. He said, fuck all this championship shit, all this. I'm going to average 40.
His name is, nigga, I'm going to get out of this motherfucking cold. I fuck with you, Meek Mill, but I'm going to go back to Houston. I loved it there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I tried the East side.
Y'all clubs don't even be open.
Yeah, I tried the East. I tried Brooklyn, you know what I mean? New York, you know what I mean? I tried Philly. I started saying in the East. I got to go back to this West, you know what I'm saying?
Strip clubs is different.
Yeah, that's what I said. Everything different, but.
They get butt booty naked.
Everything. And everything in
Brooklyn, they not getting butt booty naked.
Nah.
In Philly, they might be. But they only open probably till 2.
Right.
In Houston, open all day, all night.
All night. Nah, listen, naked. Man. And like I said, Houston, I get a little bread, man. That property over there be cheap. Yeah, well, it's cheaper than here.
I heard some story, man. It's like a war zone out there. Even though I know a few people that moved out there from here.
Yeah, they said a war zone. Fire as what?
Just Houston. They said it's crazy. Because it's open carry, all that, I think.
Oh shit, you look over here, and then we ain't open carry in the rock.
But that's what who was it? It was on Mav Hoffa podcast. What's his name?
Sauce Walker.
Sauce Walker. He was saying he was like, okay, now imagine if y'all gun laws wasn't tight.
Yeah.
How crazy it would be, okay? So imagine Houston.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how, I mean, like I said, it could go both ways.
If you didn't need a license to buy a gun,
I'm saying, but more people have it, so you ain't.
But I'm saying, if you know you're not about to do no 4 years, if I get caught with this, you gonna be out here.
Oh no, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like I said, niggas out here
already
regardless.
out here,
right? They out here regardless.
About to do 5.
But you know what I'm saying. But like I said, it's you know, it's like a catch-22 because then you know I'm holding too.
They go shoot out.
Texas draw, right? Yeah, it's Texas draw. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think definitely Boston. You know what I mean? This team, like I said, this window. Like I said, I brought something up before, and it was talking about like Jaylen Brown and somebody else for Dame Lillard. You know what I'm saying? Do some trade like that.
Somebody ahead of the ball would
somebody.
Tatum.
Yeah, like Tatum.
Score, shoot.
Tatum is a 1A. I would say, even if he's the one, you know, you need that
51 in the game 7. Like he's had performances. Like he dunked on Braun as a rookie. So.
Listen, no, Jason Tatum is a hell of a cat. Like I said, if he ain't a 1, he a 1A. You feel me? But you still need that alpha. Like I said, like Jimmy. Jimmy, they on different like tiers. But when you talk about some crunch time shit, you're gonna take Jimmy, right? You need that person like that.
Jason Tatum just need lifts and weights.
Lifts and weights? Nah, he got Diesel and all that like that. But I just think, like you said, I think he needs somebody to be that captain. Like I said, they don't got to be the best player on the team, but that captain, you know, I would say CP, but CP just in the playoffs gonna get hurt.
He might not ever do this, but I'll just throw it out there.
Yep, that's what we doing.
What if Bron say, "Fuck it, let me go to Boston"?
How about Bron say, "I better put a respect on my name. Now I'm number 1."
For what?
In general, when you talk about these greats.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just saying you know, it's the off season. He don't got nothing else to do, so he putting it out there. But
well, if you say fuck it, let me go with Tatum.
Why not? Brown can do anything he wants to do, and you're gonna trade Jaylen Brown for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you would. Who wouldn't do it? Like
he's gonna have championships with the Lakers and Boston.
Hey man, LeBron is at that level that he can do anything he wants to do. And guess what? You're gonna still get something in return. So it's not like he doing this and then you like, damn, I ain't getting. If he's like, yeah, let me go to Boston, they be like, all right, we'll give you Jaylen Brown. All right, cool.
All right, so real quick, let's just switch it up right now to the finals because we doing kind of we still doing Denver dirty. We talk about Boston, we talk about Brown, we talk about the Heat.
Yeah, we about to get to it.
But everybody be like, nah, because I was saying like, yo, it's kind of messed up because everybody soon as they swept the Lakers, everybody was like, hey, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets for making the NBA Finals. Now, what LeBron said?
That's a fact. That's why even the Coach Malone was like, yo, hey, why are you still asking about the Lakers? That's what they said, we out fishing. Like, what y'all still asking about the Lakers? Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely they don't get the respect. They not, listen, shout out to Denver. Shout out to Denver, man. Like I said, the Denver and the Heat in these NBA Finals, #1 seed. I think maybe overall, right?
Yeah, they
got overall, you know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I mean, 8 seed Miami Heat.
David versus classic David versus Goliath.
I don't think it's David versus Goliath. Record wise, yes.
I'm saying, yeah, 1 versus 8 is literally
record wise. I think that's what I'm saying. Record wise, absolutely. If you look at the records and you just close your eyes, but
I was surprised people saying we was gonna win. So
they say y'all gonna win it.
I was surprised. I seen a few people.
That's the jinx though. That's the jinx though. Too.
I seen a few people say I got Miami in 6.
Listen, man. Like I said, definitely gonna be a great series. I don't think it's gonna be too exciting as far as the watch wise. You know what I'm saying? Because both teams.
I think it will be because Jamal Murray is a highlight reel.
That's what I said. It might switch, right? It might be very exciting.
You know, whether or not he win or not, Joker's gonna have at least 3 triple dubs this series.
But like I said, with the Joker shit, it's like I said, everything just don't look pretty like the Heat. Everything don't look pretty.
But it's unique and it still grab your attention because it's like, yo, that wasn't supposed to go in. It's so ugly, but it's going in every time.
That's like Joker game, right? It ain't the prettiest, but you look up, like you said, he got a triple double. You feel me? And absolutely, he's gonna do like he did the Lakers.
Long arms,
he gonna do like he do the Lakers. He gonna average a triple double, y'all. Like Bam couldn't do shit with Al Horford and them cats and Williams.
So they said we ain't beat Denver in like 8 years.
Y'all ain't beat Denver in 8 years?
Yeah.
Y'all playing twice a year, so.
But our last 2 games, I guess we lost by like 4 and like 3 or
close games.
Like
I said, he's always dogs. And like I said, Denver don't get the respect they deserve because they did not yet. Like this their first finals ever.
Do you respect Jokic's defense?
His defense? It's cool.
Because if Bam is on, you know what I'm saying? If he is on, do you think Jokic will be able to stay in front of him?
See that's why this is so crazy, because it's like the matchup and shit is just gonna be so weird.
Everybody, everywhere.
You feel me? Because it's like Jimmy gonna be on the Joker sometimes. Like,
no, Jimmy gonna be on Jamal Murray.
They're gonna try, but what I'm saying is, like, Bam, like when they play the small lineups, like who's sticking who? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be crazy. They have to go zone. Cause I can see Gordon battling with Bam. So Bam might have a more decent game. That's what I'm saying. Denver is tall. Now you got
Porter Jr. over
6'11". Feel me?
You feel me? When I was watching the Denver and Lakers series, I'm sitting there and I'm seeing Porter go off and Gordon go off and all the other players going off, and I'm like, yo, it's got to be a game that they gonna like not go off, and the Lakers gonna get back in it. Right. But they didn't have one of them games, and it's like
facts. They was consistent. They was definitely consistent, and like I said, a lot of them Laker games, they was close games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not just Jokic was making them ugly ass shots. Everybody,
was making some shots. Like what the fuck? For sure. You had a Bruce Brown game where he dropped 16, 18.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, you had the last game, what was that, game 4? Obviously, they swept the run. Gordon, he had one of his biggest games in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody play their roles. And that's the same with the Heat. They're just role players, man, doing their thing. And like I said, if you look at rosters and playoffs and stuff like that, Denver definitely got the edge for sure. And they're the edge, betting-wise. They got the edge.
Well, everybody just had we was up 3-0.
Y'all been under underdogs.
Yeah, we was up 3-0 and still was not favored to win.
Like y'all been the underdog. The closest one y'all was the
game 4 when they got.
No, I'm talking about the Philly series. I think right? Y'all played Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about like fires, like odds wise. Like y'all weren't supposed to beat Milwaukee. They had Milwaukee beating y'all. You know what I'm saying? Odds wise, they had Philly beating y'all, but the odds were a little closer. Boston, I had Boston be, you know what I'm saying, in 5, and that shit went 7. They're supposed to sweep their asses. You know what I'm saying?
Did we play Philly? I think Boston played Philly.
No, Boston played Philly. Y'all played who?
I forgot who the hell we
played. Who the fuck
played.
The other team? Y'all played Milwaukee?
And then we beat somebody in 6. Damn, I gotta look.
How we don't know? That sounds crazy.
It's the weed. I don't know. It's that Celtic pack. It got us fucked up.
Definitely contact. Brooklyn played the Sixers, so that's out the way. Y'all beat the Knicks.
The Knicks. There we go. The Knicks in 6.
They beat the Knicks.
Yeah. See, Knicks we forgot about too.
Right. So like I said, the Knicks was a little bit of a favorite of that. That's what I was saying. Like y'all was just a little bit of favorite. I mean, there was a little bit of favorite for y'all too. Y'all took care of business. You know what I'm saying? And
So what's the keys to Denver winning?
Scoring.
Elaborate.
What I mean by that is, if they score like they scored against the Lakers in that 100 plus, they should. If Denver score over 100, let's say 105, they're gonna win all them games. Like the Heat was keeping up with the Celtics a little bit, but you see how they won Game 7. They shut their asses down.
84, their lowest game
of the
season.
Saying? That's what I'm saying. They hold them to what? 12 points? 13 points first quarter. Like, that's the Heat game. If you under the hundreds, that's the one you the Heats. But if Denver played like they played against the Lakers, and they was running up and down, people, like you said, people was making threes, and Joker getting triple doubles, and Jamal Murray averaging 30, that's their game. You know what I'm saying? That's their advantage of it. If they keep it under that 100, and it's some low scoring games, the advantage, I would say the Heat. You know what I'm saying? But the keys for the Heat is the same thing for the Boston Celtics. When they play the Boston Celtics, it's them role players, man. Them role players got to play.
That's all we got. Right. They the starters.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, all them role players got to play because Jimmy gonna give you Jimmy, man. Like I said, Jimmy been that guy since, like I said, from my Bulls, just real rugged. Y'all don't want to do nothing. I'm gonna do this shit by myself, literally. And that's what he going. That's his words. Like I got this. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm hurt or not, I got this. You feel me?
Tyler Hero might be back too.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all trying to get there. You feel me? Y'all trying to get there. I think he'll be back by like game 2, game 3.
If we pull this off though, like an 8 seed winning the chip, like if we pull this off, it's one of the most unexpected chip.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Probably in history.
I would say so.
You know what I'm saying?
The crazy
They
part.
gonna look back at the picture and be like, who the fuck?
Like who? Like who? Like, for real? Like who?
Low key, including Jimmy. Like,
no, that's a fact.
To an extent.
That's a fact. You be like Jimmy Butler and supporting cast. Like what?
Jimmy Butler led a team
right
against who? But you look at the opponent. It's first time Denver ever made it.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever. So I think, like I said, both teams are underdogs in their own right. You feel me? Like Denver, just like you said, is the running joke like Utah. Denver is Denver. Like Denver, nobody trusts in Denver yet. You feel me? Like even going into to these finals, like I would give y'all more of a shot to beat Denver than I would have gave y'all for beating Boston, if that makes any sense. Like I thought Boston, gonna spank y'all. Like they match up, they quicker, they longer. I thought they was gonna,
Pause.
Yeah, that's definitely pause. I thought they was gonna, beat y'all up for real. And I ended up beating them, almost sweeping them. With Denver, it's a different story. Like I said, I played more a little low place. I mean, Denver's a little.
I thought the Lakers was
higher
going to win.
pace.
They swept the
That's
Lakers.
what I'm saying, though. Right. That's what I'm saying.
They tough, man. They tough, man.
Nah, Denver.
Jokic is like, yo, y'all ain't give me 3 in a row. Yeah, I was kind of racist with it, but I let it rock because I don't really care about that. Watch me go get this chip.
Right. That's
Like, and I'm a Heat fan, but it's like, yo, you gotta respect Jokic's game, like. And then Jamal Murray, you already know his hot is different. He plasma, like he lava, like.
Listen.
When he get hot, he ain't missing anything. And that he showed it in the bubble, and then he showed it again. Like
who made the finals in the bubble?
You know we did that. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
We did that.
Just like I said,
we made I think 6 or 7 finals. I think 7 finals now since 06.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all been there. Well, 06 without Shaq.
That was Shaq and Wade.
So Shaq and Wade, and then you got the 4 with LeBron. Did y'all win 4 or you went 3?
Went to 3.
You went to 3 or 4? I think y'all went to 4.
If you was with us 4 years, we went every year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think y'all won 2, right? Or 1?
We won 2.
Won 2 and lost 2, I believe. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Had those years, and then you had, like I said, Jimmy brought y'all the 2.
Up in that last one.
Yeah, Jimmy got y'all. You know what I mean? The 2. But like I said, when history goes down in the books, man, like you said, even with the Denver team, like, and they ain't multiple All-Stars like that. Other than you got the MVP, the Joker.
Two-time MVP.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Other than the Joker, like you got Jamal Murray. I mean, I think he made like 1 All-Star, maybe 2. Jimmy, a couple All-Stars. Bam made an All-Star, but when you look at the teams, you know what I'm saying?
This is basketball.
Yeah.
If you like basketball, this is gonna be your jam.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. But like I said, the key, Denver, if they keep it up like the Lakers and score, and don't be stopped that way. That's the key for Denver, and vice versa for Miami.
I'm just hoping they cool down a little bit, like
Shit, they've been on by almost 2 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? Hoping they cold when they come back.
Literally almost 2 weeks, man. Like never been off cooling. So any injuries they had, rested. Y'all coming in.
If we go up 1-0, I'll be happy. Like yeah. And y'all thought we was going to get fucked up by them too, huh?
Right,
Even if they win 4-1, like
no, but like I said, I think the public in general, though, like I said, favored obviously Denver, but the favorite is less than like
the people's champ. The people's champ
less
is
than
the
Boston was. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
The people's champ is the Heat. They like basically Denver show us. You know what I'm saying? Show us that you real.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? The Heat is like, now we rooting for them because it's just that point. Show us that you real. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact. That's a whole fact. Like you said, nobody's still believing in Denver and Heat. Like you said. We them dogs. We them boys.
Are y'all ready for this moment? We been here.
Right, we been here.
You know
coming off a game
low
7.
key, we been here. Now we coming off a game 7, and we made it to the chip 2 years ago.
2 years ago, right? That's a fact. We here. We dogs.
And we almost made it again. We lost in game 7 last year.
Right, to Boston.
Same day.
Right, to Boston. So we here. We got Kyle Lowry, veteran leadership out there. You got Kevin Love and people here.
They booked the tickets.
Underdogs.
We booked the tickets before we played.
Right.
Even though it's just funny because Boston had to book the tickets too.
Right,
Can't
everybody had to.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I put like, I don't know. He a little too confident. I know Jimmy been guaranteed the last 2 games. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, y'all pulled it off, man. Y'all here, man. Thursday, man. You know what I mean? Goes down in Denver, man. What you think? What you think, man? Well, obviously we know who you got. Oh, yeah, realistic opinion.
I'm gonna take my boy. I'm gonna take my boys, and I'm gonna say 6-2. I don't like game 7s. They made me nervous.
Yeah, I don't like 7s and 10. Nothing.
Just say 6. He is 6. That's my hope. You know what I'm saying? That's my hope.
Yeah.
Because then I can talk mad shit. Boy, we win a chip with Jimmy Butler.
Right. Now, what's your keys to the game, though? What you think? What y'all gotta do, man?
I think Bam definitely got to step up to the plate. He had me like questioning whether we gonna keep him after this year, like this last game. Like, yo,
a fact.
If we up 15, you fucking shit up. You missed 3 shots in a row, point blank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he kind of like, I'm in the back of my head like he gonna make his way back into this somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somehow. So he definitely got to be on top of his game because he's gonna be guarding Jokic. You know, Jokic's gonna get his, but Bam got to keep him a little bit in check.
Right.
Use that athleticism. You know what I'm saying? I know, even though Jokic look stupid too, Jokic is athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Bam, just use your little advantage that you got. You can pull up, you know, drive pass and whatever. And let's see, who else? I'm gonna point somebody out.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna just point somebody. I don't want to be general. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say Duncan Robinson. He gonna be very key.
Clutch, key coming off the bench.
If his shit is not on, it's gonna be a long series for us, man. If his shot not going down,
that's a key bench player for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But Denver just gotta play them, to be honest. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, Denver just might do this shit, like, cause they was looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was looking like the ball was rolling in their favor. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot.
Like everything, right? Like you said, they was getting them shots that lucky shit. Like everything was going in for sure. Yeah. Definitely
And
the basketball guys.
They probably even
with them so far.
probably even looking over like, yo, we the number 1 overall seed. In our first finals ever, we got an 8 seed in front of us. Meaning, yeah, they here. This is Denver's point of view. You know, Denver's perspective. You know what I'm saying? And we got an 8 seed in front of us, meaning they not even supposed to be here. So we got to make it look like they not supposed to be here.
Right.
And that's how I will go into a game like that. But at the same time, it's always that overlooking them, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't overlook them.
You can't, and it's their first finals, and they still pretty young. And is they gonna go through them growing pains, or is they gonna pull it off? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's the story. You know what I'm saying? That's the story. That's the you know, got the 8 seed that wasn't supposed to be here getting it with the players that you don't even know. They came, you know, on some Kurt Warner shit. They was working at the grocery store last week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
G Leagues, undrafted and stuff like that.
Then you got a 2-time MVP, the Goliath, the monster, the brick wall that you got to run through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
He's proved himself,
right?
Individually,
that's a fact. And that's what I'm saying. You just got to see who's in the finals. But
I got us in 6 though.
Yeah. Like I said, man, you know.
Because we could be on some shit like, yo, what mistake did the Lakers make? When Jokic had 5 fouls, they ain't go at him. Let's foul these motherfuckers out. Let's play physical.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
his heat game for sure. His physical, they dogs. So
they ain't
definitely
gonna do
they get him
on the bench.
If they get him on foul trouble, like you said, he can't do nothing. Then not all the role players got to step up for sure. But
yep.
Yeah, like I said, man, you know, the Denver, like I said, even though they the 1 seed, I bet you they still feel like we the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? In general, with that, like I said, he playing with, you know what I mean, with the bank money. You know what I'm saying? As they say, you know what I'm saying? So
we lose nothing by losing this final.
Right. I mean, Jimmy will still be hurt. Obviously, you heard that.
No, like he personally.
Yep, they're playing with house money.
What I'm saying personally.
Y'all playing with house money. Y'all ain't
everybody
supposed to
else
be
will
there.
be like,
we ain't supposed to be here. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah, like I said, that's why I said y'all come in more confident. Like you said, y'all been there 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, y'all been through playoffs, victories, Game 7. Like, y'all got the grit, even though y'all coming off Game 7. You know, Denver been off, like you said. Now you got time to think about that. Now it's like the Heat. Oh, they number 8 seed. Like, damn, coming in. All right, we got to protect this house. Like, literally, like the commercial. We got to protect this house. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see, man. Like I said, it's going to be a great game, great series. Like I said, it won't be too fancy, too splashy. But I think the Joker and them will take it, though, in 5, man. I got 5. Got Denver in 5. Y'all get one. Just like, I forgot who says it, who quoted this. That great player, if he's a great player, he's going to get you one.
They was bringing up the AI versus the Lakers.
That's what I said. The great players are going to get you one. So, with that being said, like I said, I'm going to take Denver in 5, man. Let me squeeze out. I'm talking about great players, man. This cat is definitely underrated. You know what I'm saying? When I say people talk about him in general, you know, he's one of the best, you know, he's one of the 50s, when they did the 50th, greatest players of all time. So, I don't know if you would think that's overlooking you at all. But, you know, overall, you know, I think he gets overlooked a little bit. But he's still a little salty, man. Your boy Scottie Pippen, man, just still talking about Jordan these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yo, remember I said it. I think Jordan done hit it too.
Yeah, I don't know.
He hate Jordan.
I don't get it.
He hate him.
I don't get it, bro.
Cause Jordan basically, cause Scottie say Jordan needed me, and Jordan be like, motherfucker, what? I'm Jordan.
Hey, man. Listen, like I
said, ain't need you, motherfucker. Your back hurt and shit.
Listen, man. Like I said, man. Me, as like I said, a Bulls fan and stuff like that. Like I said, man. Would he have won the 6? Probably not. He not won 6 titles. Would he have won some titles? I believe so. Did Pippen make him better? Yeah, I would say Pippen make him better. But I think Jordan made Pippen even more better. You feel me? And they needed each other to win 6 championships. You know what I'm saying? Jordan went to the playoffs without Pippen before Pippen. Jordan was just that young cat coming in like T-Mac. I'm dropping 40 on you. I'm carrying this team. You know what I'm saying? Then he got hurt with his ankle. Jordan was playing point guard. You feel me? With a bunch of crackheads on his team. Mm-hmm. Literally, for real. You watch documentaries on that, nigga was playing with crackheads. Hurt his leg. All right, then they start drafting. All right, now we drafted Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying? We got Phil Jackson as a coach. We got Scottie Pippen. Obviously, your team gonna get better when you add more younger talent over there. You feel me? And you start believing in the coach to be like, listen, you that dog, but you know you got some teammates now. You feel me? And so all gels all together. But
man, he was on the spiritual shit. That's what happened. Phil Jackson unlocked Jordan's third eye, so that's what happened.
No, that's what I said. It takes everybody. Like I said,
he taught Jordan how to tap into that other mode. Man. That's what really happened.
All right. So say if that don't work out, Phil Jackson ain't going to the Lakers and winning more championships.
Phil Jackson did the same thing with Kobe.
You feel me though?
And that's why Kobe always had the attitude like that too, like that Mamba mentality, so focused. Whatever. That's Phil Jackson telling him, yo, tap into this third eye, son. Take all the spiritual shit. This is how you reach your full potential.
I mean, like you said, he probably got him to that full potential because, like I said,
he taught him how to unlock it. Like you said, Jordan how.
All right, because like I said, Kobe always had it, and like I said, Jackson didn't come over till a couple more years later. You know what I'm saying? But you know who Kobe relied on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and one dude talk to was Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got that whole mentality. But like you said, Phil just was that extra. Like you said, unlock it for real, your full potential, and do this and do that. And I think every great player, like you can see all over the league now, when they get that coach, we're just talking about Boston. Like I said, when Doku went over there last year, he was just that little bit more whisper to get you over the hump to make the finals. You feel me?
That's why Jordan smoked all them cigars. That ain't really no cigar. That's ayahuasca or some shit. Like he in the other dimension, son. He ain't care what y'all talking about.
Right.
He know he about to make this shot because he know the exact angle he need to shoot it in.
That's what I'm saying, right? And that's what I said. I don't know why people are still talking shit to this day. I know he believe LeBron.
It's 1 and 1A, man.
Right. I would agree.
Like, just leave them both at the top. Just shut up.
I would agree. Like I said, I always say that argument. If you got a LeBron, I'm not gonna argue with you. Feel me? But with Pippen holding that, like you said, it's deeper than the game. It's deeper than basketball with Pippen.
The game's so much different, right? Because I seen somebody post, "What you mean, like Jordan wasn't like that? Whatever he dropped, just like they still was the highlights to 63-point Boston game. And like Jordan was doing it before Scotty. And so I'm like, just me watching it, like before I'm even looking at comments, I'm looking like, I know those players are legends that's guarding him. I know they are, like, according to history.
Yeah.
But they look like they can't play for shit. Like they would be some bum ass players if they was playing in this era. But like the rebuts, and I'm guessing somebody did say that because I'm looking at the comments and I seen somebody say that's 4 Hall of Famers on their team though, and I'm like, yeah, they Hall of Famers, but yo, put them in this era. They not doing shit with nobody. Like
you said, like you said, that's always the argument
like,
for sure.
They not Hall of Famers if they play in the 2000 era. Something like
you said, that's all. Like you said, that's always the argument. But the argument that's not the argument. Well, it's not an argument that Jordan can play in today's game.
Jordan might have. You
feel me?
Yeah.
Like he can still drop and do his thing. Like. In his game today, but for sure, like, and LeBron can go back there.
Goofy, son.
Yeah, I'm look who was playing.
It was looking like Kevin Love. If Kevin Love wasn't in shape, type shit. Like
you said, it's a different era. Like you said, that's a fact. Everything was different. Like you said, now it's a 3-point line. Them niggas, like you said, Reggie Miller made probably like 23s in a season. These niggas make 23s in 2 games.
Yeah,
you feel me? And Reggie Miller is considered one of the best 3-point shooters of all time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So back then, like I said, everything was different for sure. And LeBron definitely averaged 40 back then too. Like I say, like you said, it's 1 and 1A, but like I said, the gripe with Pippen and Jordan, that's just different, man.
Yo, like what Jordan was doing in that video to them Hall of Famers that y'all want to, yo, if you put LeBron body in that same video, like
doing the same thing.
They bouncing they getting out of his way probably. Like,
doing the same
you
thing,
got it.
Yeah,
So,
doing the same thing.
Because it would have been more violent, literally, because he's just bigger.
Right. Pause.
But
no, I get it. But at the same time, LeBron ain't the body type either, though. As far as like he running trucking people over. Back then, they'll clothesline your ass. So we'll see what type.
He would be bigger than them, though. Pause.
He would have been the center. Yeah, for real. Like the center. All them cats, yeah, it's different. Like that's what every sport, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what every sport. Everyone's bigger, faster, and all that. So it's different for sure. But like I said, 1 and 1A. But like I said, Pippen.
Like we was talking about track and field, big track and field going on right now because next year is the Olympics.
Okay.
You know, it's the Summer Olympics. That's where everybody 100-meter dash. That's what we want to see, son. 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash. Usain Bolt shit, right? So I've been tapped in, whatever, and they've been running some alright times, right? People's personal best like 9.7, 9.79, 9.76, 9.69. One of them, but he old, so like he's still just running. He's Jamaican. Johan Blake, I think his name is. But he like the second fastest man ever. 9.69. Then you look at the Usain Bolt, 9.58. Like two people barely broke 9.7. He down at 9.58.
9.58, yeah.
And these times they're running like 9.8, whatever. But it's like, yo, how fast can a human possibly get? Like, how far? Like,
that's what you were saying. Yeah.
The first record was like 10.5.
Right.
And moved up a whole second. Like, you really gonna think somebody gonna run a 9 flat in a 100-meter dash?
Not in the next 10 years. Maybe 20. I don't think it'd get under 9 in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
That's what I'm saying. Not in our lifetime.
But yo, you never know these.
You never know though. Just like you saying LeBron and you know what I'm saying Jordan. Like you say, you never know, man. Like you said, you never know, man. But how we see it, no. But like you said, everyone, and you got to think, like you said, tracking them be but a split second or whatever. It'd be like for real, like,
right?
And not be the record.
If you break if you break the record by 0.03, you killed the record.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
right.
I'm saying? But Usain Bolt broke the record by like 0.22 or some shit.
Nah, he
destroyed the record. Like he moved past everybody's goal, like and added a different
exactly.
one
He got something
that they know they never gonna hit.
Right, exactly. At least not now, like you said. So they'll hit that down, in 10 years from now, or whatever, like you said, and they get faster. But
it's a ninth grader that ran the 400 in 45:03. And the Olympic record is like probably 43.7, something 43.3 or something.
Just like the Jay-Z
But he in
line.
ninth grade.
It's like the Jay-Z line. He was like, yo, it's a young nigga right now that's going to be better than me, man. He right now eating his Cheerios on the thing. And I'm going to sign him. You feel me? Same thing, man. It's a young cat down there that's bound to break one of these records, man. Little boy or girl, breaking these records for sure. You know what I'm saying? Breaking on it. But like I said, Pippen
Was salty.
Yeah, he's just salty, man. Pippen didn't do nothing without Jordan either.
Right.
He went to the Rockets.
Conference finals.
He went to the Rockets.
Went to the conference finals.
I'm saying he went to the Rockets with Barkley.
And I heard they lost that by like a layup or something or a buzzer.
Yeah. Which one?
Pippen, after Jordan left, and then they went to the conference finals. I heard they like barely lost that game to go to the finals too.
Oh, you talking about the year that Jordan didn't play? Yeah. Nah, he did that. Yeah. Like I said, Jordan.
What happens? What happens if he do make that finals though?
Never know.
Is it a different talk whether he win or lose? Is it a different talk? Like he made it to the finals though without Jordan.
I don't know because you got it would if he would have not did like the bullshit he did afterwards, like when he wanted a new contract and just like that. Like he sat out because he talking about my back and shit like that. Like, he sat out half the season, and Jordan took that team and won 60 games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a whole different. You don't know how the shit would align. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, the following season, Bull struggling a little bit. He like, yo, you the shoes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jordan. He was on it. He was all cool back then. It was all good just a week ago. Like I said, he went to Portland. He was the man in Portland. I mean, I rooted for that team in Portland, but they had a squad. Like that team's supposed to win a championship. That Portland team with Rasheed Wallace and them cats over there. Come on, man. They had a team. Bonzi Wells and all them. But
somebody said Rasheed Wallace. Oh, J.R. Smith. That was the one. The other one that he named Rasheed Wallace. I think was like top 5 favorite players he played with.
Yeah. Nah, listen. Like everybody would say, man.
Rasheed Wallace talented. They say like
he just
nasty.
Yeah, but he didn't give a shit. Like he didn't give it 100. Well, like I said, we don't know what he gave.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at it, you be like, yo, if this cat would have dedicated himself more to the gym,
so many
and did his
like
thing,
that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people, hell yeah, and in all kind of fields. Like they use more of their talent and be more into it, yeah. But yeah, Rasheed Wallace, North Carolina cat, you know what I'm saying? The high uptowns with the straps, that was Rasheed Wallace, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody know he got a championship in Detroit. He got it. He went over there. You know what I mean? Got traded twice. And went from Atlanta, got busy, played one game in Atlanta, got traded to Detroit. They won a chip. You feel me? They went to another, right? And they lost. I think they went to 2, right? Yeah. Like 1-1, you know what I'm saying? So Rasheed Wallace definitely had the talent. Definitely one of them, iconic cats for sure. Didn't play no games either. You know what I mean? He was like, Zach Randolph was on that team, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, them cats didn't play it. But yeah, he definitely had that talent. But yeah, except Pippen's still holding them grudges, man. Just let that go, bro. You getting too old. You looking salty out in these streets. You feel me? Just let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go.
You watching Little Mermaid?
Nah, I ain't watching.
It just came out.
I know Little Mermaid. I wrote a comment on the thing, and the likes keep going up. There was like, Bam had a speech going to Miami. It was like Bam had a speech where he was like, yeah, Coach Sproke showed us a video or whatever like this. Then the third, give us inspiration and stuff like that. They asked Coach and stuff he didn't want to talk about. Like, nah, we just, this, that, and the third. And I wrote, they watched Little Mermaid. Got mad like certain shit. But yeah. But like I said, man, going back to, just letting stuff go and stuff like that. The Cardinals Arizona Cardinals go on to football. Let D-Hop go, man. The all-pro receiver, man. They try to trade him. But, no teams really wanted to give up too much for D-Hop, especially with that salary. But now he's a free agent. So, he put up Buffalo Soldier out there, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about the QBs he don't mind playing with.
It's a weapon.
Where would you want him to be, though? See. But obviously, he ain't going to your boys.
Nah.
My boys, they might throw a pebble at him, but I don't think they're going to reach too much for him. I would like him with the green, you know what I'm saying? But, I think it's out of 2 teams, you know what I'm saying, in the AFC.
What you thinking?
Like I said, the Buffalo Soldiers. He wrote that. He been working out with Von Miller. And Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs. Ooh.
You feel me? You feel me?
That would be nasty.
That one would be crazy. Why not? He should go to that one. He should go to that one. Fuck Buffalo. They in my division too with that.
Chip, son.
You know what I'm saying? He with that aspect. But like I said, he been working out with Von Miller. And they was one of the teams. Like I said, KC and Buffalo was really the only team that I was thinking about trading for him. But yeah, definitely KC would be nasty over there.
That's a chip
sure.
again.
Yeah.
Hey, you see what they just did.
Right.
What they had, Juju Smith.
Juju. We got Hartman on the Jets, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, great quarterbacks make things happen like Brady. Make things happen with
whoever out there.
You know what I'm saying? They got to still be all right, but definitely.
Make a starter.
Yeah.
He gonna make a starter.
He gonna make you some bread. You feel me? Like he gonna make you a household name. Like yeah, you remember that cat? Yeah, he was nice. Edelman, yeah, Edelman has a good year. You know what I mean? You gonna put cats out there. Obviously, you gonna have that dog.
Wide receivers won Super Bowl MVPs with Brady. Deion Branch.
Deion Branch.
Edelman.
Deion Branch, Edelman. Like I said, was it? Not, I was gonna say Wes Welker. Was it Welker? Not Wes Welker. What's
he
the?
dropped a big pass though.
Amendola. Was it Amendola? Amendola was over there. T. Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah. Trey Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he ain't have the best receivers. And that's the same with KC. You know, he had Hill, Tyreek Hill, and he got that. What's in common is they got the dog at tight end. They got their safety there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had Gronk and he got Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? I think all the great quarterbacks, especially that they win stuff, have
those two of the greatest tight ends of all time, though.
Right. But like I said, Lamar Jackson. Like I said, Lamar Jackson got Andrews. They nice. Like I said, you got to have
two. The top.
No, I'm just
two,
saying, just in general. Yeah, no, top two all time. Yeah, it's definitely Gronk and Kelsey for sure. Yeah, up there for sure. But like I said, if you look back, like you said, when Drew Brees was doing his thing, when Jimmy Graham was over there getting busy, you feel me? Like you said, you got to have that safety net, man. But yeah, man, excited D-Hop, free agent, man. So
Baltimore got more room.
They was talking about it. Baltimore was like, Lamar Jackson was like, yo,
let's do it.
It's all about the bread, though. Yeah, it's all about the bread, though.
He said, I want to throw for 6,000.
It's all on what Hopkins want, for real. Like, if he want average bread, then he can go to about any one of them teams like he want to. But if you want some bread, then that takes away from some of the teams. You know what I mean? He might end up with New England or something like that that's desperate for a receiver. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, he a free agent, man. You know what I mean? 100 days. Well,
I'm definitely interested.
99 to
I'm definitely interested to see where he go though. Like, cause that's a playmaker right there.
He still got juice.
Definitely,
he still got juice. So that's what I was saying. Like, go somewhere and do your thing, and then get you another contract. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. Like I said, KC would just be crazy with him. Buffalo would be crazy. Him and Diggs, shit, my boys got to see that twice a year. That'd be nasty, you know what I'm saying? Josh Allen out there. Like I said, if you go to Baltimore now, you got him and Odell, Andrews. They drafted the one cat from USC. You know what I mean? Like they'd be loaded over there. And Baltimore looking real scary real quick, you know what I'm saying? So definitely interested to see what he is. I could see something like he going back to Houston and just ride out. Like rookie quarterback. I loved it in Houston, you know what I'm saying? It just, it was just my time to bounce. You know what I mean? Wasn't getting, agreeing with the coaching staff, which was the coach was the GM, and, I wanted my paper at the same time. And now, make a full circle. You know what I'm saying? Help the young quarterback come back to Houston and go from there. At least for a year. See what's good. But yeah, definitely interesting to see what that is, man. What else you got, man? You was talking about back. You was talking about MLB.
It was something about the MLB. Yeah, man. Who is your favorite player from the steroid era, man?
Well, my boy wasn't on no juice, man. They ain't prove shit. So I gotta leave him out of it. But
I mean, he ain't had to take no steroids. He's just your favorite player in that era.
Like I said, I still gotta leave my boy out. I'm gonna leave my boy, you know what I'm saying? If you know me, man, my favorite player is Barry Bonds. But like I said, in that point in time, I would say McGuire. I like McGuire.
McGuire.
Yeah, I like the McGuire ever since like the A's. Like I said, the Bash brothers, him and Jose Canseco. Like that's how I learned them, just hitting home runs. I had an Oakland A's hat. You know what I'm saying? Like
McGuire was the one to play with in the video game.
Yeah, like that Oakland A's hat was a little trendy.
Smash.
Like green with the yellow. You feel me? So I had one of them hats, Smart McGuire. Then he went to St. Louis. did his thing. You feel me? Mac Attack. You know what I'm saying? Like, he changed that whole organization. I mean, they had Ozzie Smith beforehand. You know, shout out to the legend. You know, one of the greatest shortstop of all time. But Mark McGwire made that.
What about Sammy Sosa? You know, like with Sammy right now?
Sammy was cool, but Sammy was like a spark. It was like grease lightning, like the water hit the pan, right?
That's what he looked like now.
That man went through some, through some things. But yeah, he was lightning in the bottle. Like, you know, he had his good fall seasons.
That celebration every time he hit the home run.
Yeah, the celebration was wild. Celebration was wild.
Everybody did that. Everybody did that.
Just like they said, they say baseball. Him and McGwire going back to back. You know, home runs, boom, 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 boom. Like I said, he's a Latin American. You know what I'm saying? Latin player.
He had some extra perks too, though. He had the cork bat too.
Yeah, he had cork bat. This nigga, remember when they showed with like his handle was different? Remember the bottom of it? Bottom of his bat was like fucking this big when he was holding on to it. So like, you don't slip out his hand. Like you said, cork bat. Like Sosa do some shit for real. But like I said, them 3 to 4 years of him.
Out of everybody, he gotta have the most asterisks next to his home runs. Like,
nah, he do, yeah, for sure. Cause like you said, you go to the quarterback in steroids.
You have both.
You had both, bro. All you needed was just all he needed was to them prove that he was getting tip pitches. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was need for him. See, McGwire just, you know, steroids, like I said.
You know, Pujols broke the 700 club.
Pujols that guy, man.
The 700 club different though. Like,
Pujols that guy, man. Like I said, shout out to St. Louis. Like I said, you got one great home run person, and to the legend, Albert Pujols, man. Said Latin American, like we said, the machine, man. That man was nasty.
Yeah, the Barry Bonds though was different. Your boy, like, I seen the stat, legend, like, man. I seen the stat, like, he reached base like 469 times in a season, but he only had 493 at bats or some shit. Like,
yo, that
or
prime,
83 at bats.
That prime, that nigga was getting walked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you get walked, it don't count as in a bat. So it's like he got walked so many times.
He was getting walked, yo. Like I said, it was so they ain't want to fuck with Barry, man. Cause you gotta think, like I said,
with the bases loaded, all that.
They ain't care.
Dude, I seen one. It's a highlight on Twitter. Dude throwing is a at bat. It wasn't even a walk off. It was like to come in within one. Yeah. And it was Eric Gagne at pitcher throwing 100. Who? And it got to like 2-2. Gagne, you know, he's shaking it off. He like, nah, I'm about to throw this 100 on him, son. He throw that 100. Barry just, I think he pulled. I was about to say he caught it late. No, he pulled the shit out of it. Like, it went out the stadium into the cove and all that, but it was foul. It was foul, yeah. He pulled the shit. They was like, yo, he just pulled the fuck out of 100-mile-per-hour pitch. Like, he's in a different zone. Next pitch, guy, nope, I'm coming at him with this same 100. You can't throw the same pitch twice on Barry Bonds. Right. Smack out the center field. Gone.
It's like you said, we were talking about people making stadiums, man. McCovey Cole, man. Barry Bonds built that junk for sure. Like I said,
go get it.
Go get anything, man. Like I said, Barry Bonds was that guy. He always had the high IQ. You know what I'm saying? You add a little belt code, you feel, now your IQ, like you said, going from 90, like you said, baseball IQ going to 120. So he hit that ball anywhere, you feel me? And that's what Barry was, man. Barry, like I said, man, Barry was the man with Pittsburgh and the early Giants. Like I said, his name was 30-30. You feel me? So
yeah, the stolen base is coming back to baseball.
Yeah, I see that. I see some people getting out there.
It's the timer. How you feel about the timer?
It makes games faster. I'm happy about that.
And the old people hate it.
You know, they want to go out there and read their newspaper, fall asleep, wake back up. It's only the fourth inning.
Exactly,
they want to do that.
They want exactly what they say.
They want to do that. Exactly.
I remember I used to be able to go to the concession stand and then not miss nothing when I came back.
Yeah, nah, man.
Man, get it going, son.
Man, it's 2023. That's what I'm saying. Facts.
Get it going, son.
Facts. Like, I be wanting shit to go fast. Like, obviously, you want to watch a good game, but like you said, when it should be like 4 hours, man, I bet you, like, said some games it'd be 3-4 hours. Like,
and all it be is the batter.
Right. Doing all that other shit. Right. Now it's 15 seconds. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Pitch that shit. Then for you to step out.
Yeah.
Then you step out.
Hold on.
Now you gotta do the whole shit again. Right. You got your whole routine and shit.
I forgot to kick the dirt.
Right. Kick the dirt. Spit. Come on, bro. We don't want to see all that. That's cool. Speed that up, bro. We trying to see a game. So yeah, that's the best thing about that. Like I said, that's the only thing I like about baseball. It's so goddamn long, but I like baseball.
So now the runners are like, hey, 3, 2. You gotta throw this bitch anyway. I'm gonna run.
Got to, right.
I'm gonna run.
Gotta run. It's like that's like tipping, but like you said, now you gotta throw that bitch. Now the catchers are back. Like you gotta have that good strong catcher. You feel me?
Yo, I learned something new. They innovate in the game. You know what I'm saying? And I think catchers should learn this. Whatever. Well, catchers need to learn this, like in high school or whatever. I wanted to tell a coach, but I ain't want to be like I know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that. Like, I ain't trying to coach the coach, but yo, I learned something. I think y'all should teaching these catchers. Keep the ball low, bounce it to the shortstop. Teach the bounce because it's gonna get there faster in the shorter line, the straighter line. So if you throw it straight and have it skip. Like but it got to skip right into the glove though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the throw will get there faster. Plus, you skipping it tag right there anyway. Fine. Like they teaching. That's the new way to catch. Like it was a whole video on like the catcher. I think from St. Louis or something.
Like aim for the edge of the grass, basically.
Basically, like every throw he was throwing people out. Every throw he's skipping it. Or no, he's from I think the San Francisco Giants. I think he was the catcher for them. But I just found that interesting. Like I looked it up. Like does it get there faster? Because I have heard in my lifetime the ball is going to bounce faster. Like if you're throwing the home, trying to throw somebody out home, I've heard skip it. You know what I'm saying? It might get there faster or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was my first time seeing the catcher like intentionally skip the ball. I'm like, is it really fast? I looked it up and it said technically, yeah, it is. It's not crazy faster, but it is faster.
I could just see you guiding the ball better, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to hit the turf. Now you seeing a white ball hit the turf. Now you know where the ball at. Better than somebody just shooting it. You got the lights.
On turf, definitely skip that motherfucker.
Yeah, on turf different. Yeah,
because this shit gonna bounce.
Right.
Really get there faster.
Right.
Well, on the real grass, they said it does. Once it hits the ground, of course, it's gonna slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you throw it on that right angle where it skip right before the glove,
like,
it ain't gonna make no difference.
Right. Like I said, that's like skipping that rock, and you know what I mean, go.
But it's the shortest path. You know what I'm saying? When you throw it low, it's the shortest path.
Yeah. Makes sense. Like I said, then
real science.
Unless you don't catch it, you know, you don't get a lot of overthrows.
Yeah, but you gotta practice that.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. No overthrows too. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of practice and stuff on that. But yeah. So yeah, it's definitely you gotta involve in all the games and everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, quicker games, you can get more attention to the younger cats.
You're talking about in the track, how much faster you think a human can get. Like the game is gonna get better in everything. Like,
facts.
Somebody gonna hit more home runs than everybody. Like. At one
Records
point,
are meant to be broke.
Word, somebody gonna hit 1,000 home runs in their career. Yo, Ichiro had like 0 home runs at the age of 26, and I think Mike Trout had like 300 something. No, he had 0 hits. That's what happened. He had 0 hits in the MLB at the age of 26. Derek Jeter had like 1,200. Alex Rodriguez had like 1,700 or whatever. Yeah, Ichiro has 0, and Ichiro still made it to the 3,000 hit club.
Yeah, he does thing. That's what Ichiro, like we said last time, that's what Ichiro did. He hit for average. I mean, he ain't no home runs like that, but he just smacked.
That's crazy. That's just stuck in my head. Yeah. It's one of those.
Yeah, it's some stats that stick in your head for sure. Especially if you be like, that's just crazy. Like you said, people prime is started at 26. He came in the league at that age.
Hard.
And got, like you said, more hits than a lot of these cats have played twice longer than him, you know what I'm saying?
How you feel about Devin Haney ducking the Loma rematch and Javante Davis' team allegedly calling him out? And he's on Twitter. I seen on Twitter that Devin Haney shared the video and said when Al Heyman hit him up and send the contract, he'll believe it.
I said, I think Lomo was that grown folks fight. You know, he ain't kind of young, so I think that fight was that grown man fight, and he saw like, listen, like, I probably should have lost. You know what I'm saying? I felt that I won. You know, every fight, a lot of fighters go in there and they got beat up a little bit, and you know they didn't win, but they still feel like they won. You know what I'm saying? And they
Adrian Broner.
Yeah, you got a lot of fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? In this case, like I said, Lomo felt like he won, and a lot of people felt like he won too, or should have been a little closer.
How do you feel about the champ not taking the rematch?
Shit, it wasn't in the contract.
Still.
Shit, you fight who you want to fight.
They said Floyd gave his rematches.
Right. Like I said, it's different era, definitely different era.
That's one of them Bron Jordan arguments.
Right.
Now, Floyd.
right. Floyd didn't duck nobody. He fought everybody for sure. Should it be another one? Hell yeah, it should be another one. But
like I said, money, that'll make some money.
Like I said,
that'll make a lot of money.
But it depends who you fight next, is the money wise. You feel me?
If that Tank shit is real.
So he ain't fighting Tank. He ain't fighting none of them cats. He ain't fighting Shakur. He ain't fighting.
He mentioned somebody else. Like,
he fighting somebody that's a little lower class than him.
Yeah, he mentioned somebody else.
That's what he gonna fight.
I forgot what.
Yeah,
Porguas or something.
Yeah, I was reading some names or whatever. Well, wasn't reading like that, but I saw, they had some pictures like of that division or whatever, like the fighters or whatever. He gonna pick one up before he mess with one of them. Like I said, that's how boxing goes. Like you gonna pick that lower class or somebody you supposed to beat instead of somebody that you don't know if you're gonna beat or not.
So this might be a little betting angle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When the fight first got announced, I heard so many people talking about Spence is gonna win, Spence is gonna win, mm-hmm. Spence is gonna win, Spence is gonna win. And I'm like, I kind of feel like Spence gonna win too. It's like just the way he fight, you kind of like robotic, kind of like real technical, mm-hmm. and he got power behind his punches. Yeah, like he the only fighter I ever heard somebody like when he was young talking about. Oh, when he was young, he sparred Floyd, and he kind of caught him a couple times. That's where I know Spence from. Mm-hmm. Like he the only one that touched up Floyd a little bit, and he was mad young.
That's like Shakur beating him, Haney.
Something like that. Yeah. But obviously Floyd was way older, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, just hearing that, it's like, oh, he must be nice then, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he definitely.
So that's where I know Spence from.
Yeah.
And then you got Crawford on the other side. Crawford, I seen the interview. I watched a little bit of the interview. Man, I was worth the game. Excuse me. I didn't even know he got shot in the head before. Like,
no, I didn't know
he didn't. His story, yeah, he been through it too. Like his story is different too.
Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska, like. Mm-hmm. And I seen this color mode too, but lately I've been seeing more people saying, "Yo, one, they've been going for Crawford a little bit more, but two, I've been seeing a lot of people say this fight gonna end in a knockout."
Said everything gonna switch, man. Like you said, the line might go out. Like you said, if I was betting us, people have the edge for Spinks, but that shit, people start talking, people start breaking stuff down more. People start reacting different now. They might change. Like you said, no, it's about to be a knockout now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely see. I don't personally see knockout because
they both was dogs.
Yeah, they both dogs, and they both ain't. I mean, they both like don't get knocked down. Is what I meant to say. You know, I'm trying to say and shit like that. So definitely gonna be a good fight. Definitely gonna watch it. But yeah, I don't see
if
no
somebody
knockdown.
do get knocked out, who you think is more realistic to get knocked out?
Spinks.
You think Spence?
Yeah.
It's just I thought you was gonna go the other way.
Yeah, just because I seen Bud do it. You feel me? Spinks, I watch more Bud than Spinks.
He stopped Sean Porter.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Crawford.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I watch more Bud than Errol. You know what I'm saying? I root for Errol. I fuck with Errol for sure. But when it comes to this fight, I got Bud.
That's kind of what Bud was talking about. Everybody talking about, I ain't fighting nobody. Who Spence fought?
Right. That's a fact.
It was like Danny Garcia. He's like, man, Danny Garcia ain't beat nobody in our weight division. They called Danny Garcia. He's like, go ahead, call him. They called him up. And then he's like explaining. He was like, see, I told you, he ain't beat nobody up here. I should have won it, but you didn't.
Right. That's another nigga. Like you said, he should have won. Danny been in some big fights, man.
Yeah, and he don't never finish it in their weight division.
Yeah, that's what I said. His name is his name. Like, he nice, but he ain't. You know what I mean? He nice, but he ain't win the ones. You know what I'm saying? He might have draw, it didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Lost by split decision or whatever. But yeah, he ain't that. But yeah, like I keep saying, man, I got Bud though. But like I said, definitely gonna be a good fight. Except Spinks, I just took too much time off. Like, you need another warm up in between. You know what I'm saying? To get that.
Ain't no time for no warm up. To get 2 months.
To get that. I'm saying to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I say, all the stuff that he been through and stuff like that.
Well, almost 2 months.
Yeah. Stuff that he been through and stuff like that. Like, you need that mind right. You feel me?
He already fought though since that.
I know, but still, that's just one, and he ain't look too shaky in that one though either. Like, he struggled a little bit. You feel me? So we'll see though. We'll definitely see. Like I said, it's that season. Like I said, boxing come around. You know how I go. Summer and fall, like the boxing be there. You feel me? And definitely we'll see. I don't think he ain't gonna. Like I said, he gonna fight one of them lower class cats. Lomo definitely deserve a rematch, but he don't want that.
Nah,
he don't want that.
He don't want no smoke.
He don't want it because, like I said, not everything, like we were saying before, like everything plays in everybody's minds now. Now with the judges, be like, oh man, you know, we felt Lomo won the last night. He plays with everybody's mind, like, you know what I'm saying. So when they go to judge stuff,
you really got to whip his ass this time,
right? That's what I'm saying though. It can't be close because they're gonna be like, nah. So that's why
he know he can't knock him out,
right? And I definitely know he can't knock him out. That's a fact.
Shout out to sports though, man. Summertime, man.
Summer.
Almost. It's spring, but
right, it
feel good.
We got like a week or two till summer.
It feel good, man. It feel good.
It's supposed to be a nice week, you know what I mean? The 80s, you know what I mean? Rochester, New York, you know what I mean? The 80s. That's a beautiful thing to start off June. You feel me? Like I said, first weeks of summer coming. So, hey, man.
You like the shirt?
Pretty dope, you know? ROC, man. Flower City, baby. You see us?
Or man, shout out to The Rock, man. Shout out to Pham TV. Subscribe.
Like, subscribe. You know
what I'm saying? Going up a little bit on there. You know what I'm saying?
$0.
Showing some love. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram, All That Fan Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Twitter, all that. Listen to us, all that. All right.
Definitely. Like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Episode 166.
166.
It's your boy, Hendrix Drake.
It's John.
And this is Pham Perspective.
And we out.